All right, you guys, the focus is unison pitch. All right, we've been working on that a little bit, but not rhythm so much. Because this whole example is all the same rhythm, but where are the unison pitches? Leah. No, you're thinking of rhythm. So be careful. The rhythm is all unison, right? Ta, 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 ta. It's all unison rhythm, but the pitches are not all unison. We want to keep those separate in our brain. Make sense? So, Jonas.
Pitches number 3.
Stop there. Measure 1. Pitch number 3. Beats 3 and 4. That's unison pitch, and that's what we're focused on. All right, Jonas, keep going.
Meaning.
Which measure? Where is it?
1.
Okay.
2.
Measure 2. Beat 3 and beat 4. Unison. Your job is to get so good that you start to listen for those pitches. In case you've screwed up. I'll tell you some more about that in a minute.
Measure 3, note 3.
Note 3 or beat 3, that's unison. Very helpful to start to notice that. Those are all of the unison pitches. Everything else is unison rhythm. That's helpful too, but unison pitch is even more helpful if you're smart singer. Slide with you guys in your chair. Look for unison rhythm here. Look for it, find it. This is only rhythm, right? So this is all rhythm, but these are not all unison. So find where the unison rhythms are, right? There's a whole measure that's unison. Don't tell me, just notice. Find even the single beats. We did that a few weeks ago. All the single beats that are unison. Don't tell me, just notice. Now your job is to listen for them when you perform. Listen, and if you're not, I want you to do your best to make it perfectly unison. Okay, try your best when you get to unison to listen and make it perfectly unison. And then when you're off, you can get back on right there. 1. Ready? Go.
Ta ti ta ti ta ti shh. Ta ti ta ti ta ti ta ti ta ti ti shh. Ta ta ta.
Very nice. This is a beautiful unison rest. Loved it. This, I heard somebody say tape, but they caught themselves because they were listening. It's time, that unison, that's when unison can help you get back on track. If you are listening. You've got to be a good listener. Then this was very nice. It's 1Middle shush, and then this was Tyler. Awesome. In Arnold, get the door, the lights. Look for all the unison pitch in this example. When you go from the beginning to the end, like try to see one in each measure. There might not be one, then move to the next measure. Find all unison pitch. Somebody found one? Okay, raise your hand and tell me where. Yes. Measure 1, beat 3, and beat 4. All that's unison. Listen for it. When you sing together as a group at the end, even when you're practicing, you might hear it. Just have to listen more. Mackie, where's some more? Measure 3? Yes, we have 1 in here. Anybody see it? Measure 2? We don't want to miss any because all of them help. Yes. Right there. First beat, unison pitch, and unison rhythm. That's always good. Malat? Okay, let's back up because Mackie said measure 3, so let's find it. There it is. Unison, unison. That's helpful. So helpful when you listen for that. You start listening. So if you do have a hard time, it can be very helpful just to listen to that and get back on. All right, keep going. Malat, you said measure 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 has some too. Can you turn the ones in 5 for 1? Now this one's not quite unison. Which one? It's unison rhythm, but it's not unison pitch. 3rd and 4th. Very good. That's unison. Listen for that. Look at how sopranos have this really hard moment. You have to go from fa to re. That's tricky. But altos have an easy moment. So if I'm a smart soprano and I'm worried I'm going to miss that when it's time to sing, I'm listening to see altos. I let them give it to me. I call this whole thing take that pitch. Because I want you to be prepared to take it from the other part if you need to. But you have to notice things first. And that's what we're doing now. And then you have to be observant while you're singing and listen for it. So unison, unison, unison. And look at the end. All unison pitch. and rhythm. So listen for that, so then you have more chances of recovery. Scale. 1, 2, go. Arpeggio. 1, 2, go. Sing it out. Re, fa, la. Alto, sing, do. Kind of sing your first pitch. Excellent. Practice for a moment. Make sure you're practicing independently, alone. Don't try to do it in unison. Stop, good. Now this is all unison rhythm, right? This is not. So sopranos, don't get confused when you hear altos doing something different. Notice that rhythm so you don't get a little confused at all. Unison rhythm, all unison rhythm except for that moment. Sing. Go. And sing your first pitch. Good. You have another moment of practice. Independent, on your own. Stop. Let's count the number of times sopranos have to sing a fa. Just in case they have trouble finding maybe this box. It's kind of tricky, but you've sung it like 1, 2, 3, 4 times before that moment. Plus, if you do miss it, you can just make sure you listen for that unison. Unison pitch helps everything. Be observant. Sing do. Kind of sing me. Last moment of practice. The most difficult time is right there going in here. You're not going to want to hold this. You're not going to want to, but I want you to be careful and think. Also, how long do you hold this when you double? 4. And altos, we know we struggle with rhythm some, so be very conscious of rhythm. Like these are not the same as those. Be careful when you double. Very careful. You're not going to want to hold this one either. So be careful and listen for the unison. This is a unison rest. Listen for that rest and make sure you match up. You can even watch that. Okay? Sing. All I got is this. I just bowed to you because I think about, that was awesome. How those unisons sounded beautiful. I heard them, you listened, sometimes you might go out and you fixed it on the next unison, great. I think of the beginning of the year and how you could not read, you couldn't even sing in June. And now you're 1 week away from when you go and sing a festival and you are so able and good at it and working everything the way you're supposed to. You should feel confident in yourselves next week. I feel confident in you. So proud of you, and just need to hear it out loud. That's 3,000 points. Just keep up, keep it up.